Hello, Taurus. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do a romance and finance reading. I did put out the general readings for you, so if you haven't gotten an opportunity, please go back and take a look at those if you're interested. Okay? And before we go any further, please do me a favor and hit like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It helps you to find me easier and helps for everyone else to find me as well. So it definitely helped my channel, and I would appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your support over the 3 years. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love you guys and I miss you guys. If you're brand new to the YouTube channel, welcome, and I hope that you gained something useful, helpful from this reading. Starting next month, I am offering a life coaching, as I mentioned before in the past, and I know that some of you inquired about it, so it's finally coming, and we're going to actually do something a bit different with the readings moving forward. The readings will be more focused on what to do after you get readings, because people go for readings and they go for the information, and they gain some clarity and they discover some things that maybe they've never discovered before about themselves. So instead of focusing on the what or the what's happening or what's going on with the situation, we're going to focus on what to do next. Okay? We're focusing on the what next, because people get the information and don't really do anything with it. So we want to focus on empowering you, finding ways to empower you in whatever area in your life that you need some help, Taurus, okay? So with that said, let's get this going. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading to connect with you guys, and I feel like I got a really good connection. Spirit, give me 3 cards for Taurus. Tauruses, love life, their romance. This one popped out, the Star card, okay? 2 more cards for Taurus. Look at this. Oh, 2 came out. Okay, we're gonna move these over. They're 2 pointed toward the past, so I'm just gonna go ahead and flip those up. Okay, 2 pointed that way. We want to get this. So we've got the Star card, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords, and at the bottom we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, Taurus, this is for you. Now I'm going to do finance. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus's finance? Taurus's finances. Taurus's finances. What does Taurus need to know? What possible moves does Taurus need to make? Decisions moving forward. Spirit, give me 3 cards. Three cards. Okay, the Sun card. Okay. All right. You got some good energies up here, Taurus. The 4 of Swords. Okay. And the 10 of Cups. You've got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom, Taurus. Okay. The card on the bottom, for me, is like hidden energy. It's something that isn't apparent, okay? It's not on the surface. It may be something buried in your subconscious or something you just wish to not share. It could be something on your mind, but you're just kind of keeping it to yourself for now. So with the 6 of Cups here, this is showing me that hidden energy is that of the past. You'd be nostalgic over a friendship or relationship or someone in your family. So you'd be reminiscent of some experiences with them or with that person. But this is pertaining to love, so it can be a past love, a soulmate, okay? Someone that you had a deep connection with sometime in the past. And that's something you're keeping to yourself, something hidden. Star card, Empress, Queen of Swords, Empress, Queen of Swords. Taurus, you're definitely feeling hopeful about creating with someone, maybe creating something better, something new, growing something that's already existing, or wanting to reignite something from the past, because this is hidden. Growth and development, prosperity, abundance, healing, wishing upon a star, shining. And the Queen of Swords is here. There's some reluctance, wanting the truth and clarity of this matter, possibly wanting to know, can I really have this? Can I have this in this relationship, or can I have what I once had in this relationship? Can I go back in time and recapture this healthy, healing, prosperous, loving relationship I have with this person? Because there's some pain here. There's some pain here, Taurus. And I'm focusing on you. This is, it's going to be all about you, basically. Even if this energy is someone else, we want to focus on you. This could indeed be somehow someone else feels, because you could be mirroring a partner or someone that you maybe was partners with, but we want to see how you can possibly work on either creating this or rebuilding something or attracting what you want moving forward. Remember, this is about what next. Not so much as what now or what could happen or, what's possible, and this is possible. But what next? What do you do with this information? What are you going to do? What would you like to do? What would you like to see happen, Taurus? Somebody may be divorced, like a single mother or a single father, divorced. They've gone through some pain. They've gone through some trials and tribulations in their relationships, or in a relationship, something of the past. So you're sort of reluctant. We're going to count this as you, although this is air sign energy. We're going to count this as you. Could be the other person. Are you reluctant, Taurus? Because you've been hurt. So you're ready to cut this person off at a moment's notice, because it's like, I don't want to go back down the past, or I feel that I can't regain what I had from the past. I feel that I can't recapture what I had from the past. This situation hurt me, or for somebody, you feel hurt because you feel like you can't have this. This is something that you wanted. So it's like you'd rather cut it off and stop it before it gets anywhere, before it even get a chance. Before it gets a chance to grow and hurt you. Is that how you're feeling, Taurus? Because you have memories of the past. And I want to clarify this one. I want to get a little more information about this one to see what it is, to see, where the source of this energy is coming from, because you have really positive cards here, and you even need to make a decision moving forward as your what next. This might be you needing to make a decision. You want to empower yourself in some way, empower your relationship in some way. You and the other person working together, perhaps, to build something, to empower something about your relationship, or you empowering yourself so that you can have something that's healthy and this healing and that is abundant and motivates you to grow and build as a person, as an individual, and someone in a relationship. Okay. Here over here. That sounds kind of wild. The Pentacles and the finances. Money, 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 money. Either you have quite a bit of money, or you even be hiding, holding back a little bit of it, holding back some of it because it's underneath. Or there may be something that you're building, something that you want, something you want to develop and build because it's on the bottom. And then you have the Sun card and the Four of Swords. 10 of Cups. These two cards here, happiness. Happiness in a family setting, happiness in a family situation can be happy. You can be happy with, like really happy and prosperous with a business or a career or with your finances. You could be really happy and excited about the success of it, willing to share, and you have business partners or co-workers or family members who are there to celebrate your success. Success, happiness, success, wealth. You could be growing wealth. You got wealth here growing, happiness. But like I said, this is on the bottom. So you'd be kind of holding back a bit, not wanting all of your assets to shine, not wanting all of your assets to be so transparent that everyone sees. And that can be a very smart thing, Taurus. That can be very wise for people for everyone not to know your movements and know exactly how much you have in terms of your assets, your money, your happiness. Sometimes you have to kind of hold back a little bit. Be selective about who you share these things with, because not everybody that is in your life or that are around you are really for you. But nonetheless, this is really positive. It shows that you're resting here, or it shows that you will need rest, or it shows that you will need some rest, or you're contemplating rest, because there's like a lot of celebration here. Happiness, celebration, success. You need a moment to yourself. Your reading looks really good, Taurus. I'm I'm excited. Somebody's in like the startup of like I want to say IT company. Like, I'm getting IT with this. IT, or maybe even communications. It's like a startup. You're either thinking about it, or Maybe going into something legal communications like IT or something where you're communicating and it's like you're starting off solo here. Some of you are working from home during the pandemic. Somebody's working home because of the pandemic. You know, you're able to troubleshoot or whatever remotely because you're not like out of the water yet. You know, society, you know, like here in America, I don't know about really other countries and exactly how well they're doing, but here in America, we're doing like soft opens. So not everything is like at functioning capacity. So somebody's working from home and loving it. Somebody loves their job or their business or their startup. Somebody's going into writing too. Somebody's going into writing. Somebody's loving this. Whatever's going on here in the middle, you're loving it. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Your money looks good. You look really happy. You look successful and prosperous. Somebody is in the business of entertainment. Someone does some sort of entertaining, hosting. I'm getting hosting, entertaining for somebody. Yep. You're in the spotlight. And then when you have your downtime, you kind of go off to yourself, take a rest, do something that you like, maybe do administrative work. Somebody doesn't like administrative work because you like the entertainment aspect of it. You like the connections, networking connections, being in the spotlight. Uh-huh. You like the extrovert portion of this, of like being extrovert, like really out there with other people more than you like the administrative parts. Like somebody's thinking about hiring like a virtual assistant or something, somebody who works remotely but not necessarily in an office. I mean like a home office or something. Somebody's thinking about that, getting someone to help them remotely with, you know, administrative stuff, or getting someone in their home to do the administrative stuff so that their time can be freed up to be out there with people with whatever it is you do. Does that make sense, Taurus? I know it sounds a little jumbled. It's going to mean different things for different people, but this is what I'm picking up. Spirit, why is the Queen of Swords here? Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse. You're using your intuition. You're pissed off about a situation over here between the Star and the Empress. Somebody's in the spotlight here. You or your significant other is in the spotlight and you don't like it. Or maybe that's how they feel about you. You're using your intuition and you're kind of being quiet about it. I feel like you are going to confront this person, or you know, or confront these individuals. I feel like this is you here. This is Libra and Taurus, and then this is Aquarius. So you have the influence of those around, but pardon me, I need a little water. But I'm reading this as you. Whatever this situation is, again, we don't want to dwell on the situation, okay? We want to look at the what next. What next? Because you want to confront this person. This situation needs to be confronted, whatever it is, whatever makes you mad. Spirit, give me one card for the Queen of Swords. You've got destiny here. Destiny. Destiny came out. And this is a spiritual card. This is about spirit. The High Priestess and Destiny. Temperance in reverse. These are spiritual messages. You don't want to conform. You don't want to bow down to this situation or this person. It's like you feel destined to be with this person or destined to have something that you aspire for, aspirations, your dreams, aspirations, to build and to grow as a person, as an individual, and in a relationship. But you don't want to compromise who you are to have this, to be with your soulmate, to have happiness, to have success, to fulfill your goals and your aspirations, and, growth and development, abundance. You feel that, yeah, you know that you're destined for greatness, but at the same time, you don't want to do any old thing to get it. This is what I'm getting for somebody, because this is clarifying the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is someone who's very intelligent, an independent thinker, sharp thinker, wants the truth, and you will follow your destiny as long as it's something that's truthful and that is healthy for you, that is good for you. It's like your intuition is telling you not to do this, and it makes you feel mad. There's like a mental conflict here. And it kind of makes sense because Taurus can be really stubborn. One of the fixed signs, stubborn. I'm a Leo, I understand, I get it. Spirit, give me one card for Star and the Empress. It's like you're willing to cut off this situation. It's like you're willing to cut off a situation if you have to bow down to it. And over here for these two, you've got forgiveness. Forgiveness. Somebody in your relationship is asking for forgiveness, wants forgiveness, or you need to ask for forgiveness. But there's like a stubbornness here. Temperance in reverse. Someone who's unbalanced with their emotions. Temperamental. And because these energies are spiritual, it has to do with a spiritual relationship. It has to do with your higher self. It has to do with you doing something and living your life in a way that complements your highest good, that is good for your highest good, that is supportive of your highest good. Is there some forgiveness that you need to do of yourself or with someone from the past? A soulmate, a friend, an old friend, or an old lover who was, your best friend too. Some forgiveness needs to take place. Either you need to forgive them or they need to forgive you. And then you have a Sagittarius here, Sagittarius energy. This is a very spiritual thing going on. And until this is resolved, because again, we're looking at the what next. This energy will more than likely linger And it's like you have to realize your destiny. Okay, well, what next? What are you destined to do? What paths are you destined to take? Are you destined to be together? Are you destined to work on your own life purpose or something for yourself? Something with someone else? Pardon me. Once you come to terms with whatever this is, whatever needs to happen with this, how to, discover whatever, dig a little deeper, you probably know, you'll know more than I do, then you will be able to discover your destiny or to continue along the path of your destiny with peace of mind. Right now, there's no peace of mind here. You got to have some peace of mind to elevate into your higher self, to fulfill your destiny. And there has to be some accountability, some ownership of it, some ability to bend in your ways a little bit, maybe even a lot for somebody. There has to be a portion of you that humbles yourself. That's the word I'm looking at. There has to be some humility here so that you can, find your life purpose and continue along your destiny. This looks like humility, being humble, humbling yourself to what it is you're supposed to do with the relationship or by yourself. This could be a relationship with yourself for some people. But healing needs to happen. Forgiveness needs to take place. And this is about intuition as well. It needs to take place. Yeah. This is a good reading. The energy is good. I just see some, I see some pain here, some reluctance, some stubbornness, willingness to cut things off because it's not forgiveness hasn't taken place and it needs to. And Taurus, if this is something that you really want and to continue to flourish, then these things should be addressed as well. Because, some of you, your finances and business endeavors looks really good. If you don't already have this, the energy is there. It looks really healthy. But you don't want to allow your romantic life or your personal life to interfere with the success of your endeavors and so forth, because oftentimes romance and finances are tied together. They can affect each other. I want to pull one card. Spirit, what does Taurus need to surrender in the month of? What does Taurus need to surrender? Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And that goes right here between these two. Because the Empress card is you. This is you in Libra. Taurus and Libra. And the Empress creates out creativity, the birth of something new, something creative, abundance, fertility. And I mentioned creation here. Starting something, starting up something. Yeah, but you gotta kind of humble yourself to it and allow some forgiveness. Nobody's perfect. Whatever mistakes you've made, Taurus or someone else has made in the past, there is room for healing, forgiveness, It's not always about, and I had a conversation with someone not too long ago. Forgiveness is not always about the other person, but more so, it more so helps us, you know? It helps them too, but it helps us even more because when we hold grudges, when we hold on to things that are not good for us, like an energy, then it kills us on the inside. It kills something on the inside. And it can destroy so many other things that we can have. You know, our inner world creates our outer world. And you don't want bitterness to take over and take place and destroy something that could be healthy, whether you are alone or whether you're with someone in a relationship or the potential of relationships. I hope this makes sense, Taurus, and I hope this helps somebody. Okay? We don't want to dwell on this, on what's, on what we're seeing here. The goal is to find solutions to the what next. What next? What are you going to do with this information? What would you like to do with this information? How would you like to grow? How would you like to build and develop from here moving forward? What would you like to see happen next? What is the next moves? This is a great time for transformation, a great time for change. Because we're all changing. The world is changing now, whether we like it or not. And we can either let change happen or be a part of some of the change that takes place in our lives. It's up to us. Okay, Taurus, this is all that I have for now. If you'd like a personal reading, I am doing personal readings this month. You can connect with me through information below, right below this video at summerintuition.com. And don't forget, please give me like the video. Just go ahead and subscribe so that we can stay connected and I can get your information, so we can stay connected and it'll be easier for you to find me and easier for others to find me as well. If you like life coaching and you want to ask me about it or inquire, please feel free to do so. I will be able to provide all of the information in for the life coaching section of business, okay? So take care for now, you guys. Bye-bye. Love you.